Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we explored the southern continent in 600 AD. We checked out the town of Chrono, which is no longer in the present day. I guess due to the desertification of everything, or Truce and Poor having more interesting things, or whatnot. We checked out Fiona's villa there to the south. We checked out the Cursed Woods and met Frog again, and, well, Frog's still having some confidence problems, and ever since Queen Lene's kidnapping earlier in the game. We checked out the Magic Cave, even though we couldn't do anything. And now it's time to head to the Denadoro Mountains to the north, where we should be able to find the Masamune, and maybe the hero. So, let's head over there. And we got plenty of enemies here. These blue bells will wake the enemies up if you run into them, and you'll be in a battle. Bellbird is actually what they're called. Also, goblins. New enemies here. The goblins are pretty easy to defeat, apparently. That's something. The Bellbirds can hit you with Ding-a-ling, which causes the Chaos status ailment. But the enemies here aren't much trouble. And there was something here, and I forgot what it was, but it was still useful all the same. Also, if you press A on a chest that you just opened, it'll just say empty. If I were to leave and come back, I wouldn't be able to do this again. So there's that. Did I get anything useful? I doubt I did. No, I'm not seeing anything super useful here. So it was probably like a mid-ether or a mid-tonic or some sort of healing item. I'll take it, whatever it is. Anyway, there's a ladder up here. Ah! That looked like a kid. And 32 experience, 2 tech, and 80 G from a goblin. Interesting. That is a boy. That is a kid. This is a terrible place! You best run away while you can! I probably should have brought Luca, but here's a new enemy, the Ogun. He's very tough unless you use magic, or you use fire on him, and you burn his hammer down. I might as well do this battle the way it is, just to show how tough he can be. Yeah, the Ogun can hit everyone with a ground pound attack that shakes the ground, and he can hit one target with a hammer. Also, you get the same stuff from an Ogun that you get from a goblin. Actually, before I do that... No, I want haste. But it'll still be a while. Dang it. I would love to have haste. Anyway, there is a ladder here, and if you approach it for the first time, you get to see some kid run around with a shield before you have to fight 2 enemies. And if you go over here, you'll find a waterfall, but there's not much you can do here. You can scout ahead a little bit just by going down here, though. Oh, there's a chest! Yeah, there's a chest here hidden in the tree. A Mirage Hand! We will hand that to Robo, because that is the more powerful weapon for him. Or at least the next most powerful weapon for him. And that's not the button I wanted to press. I want to check my techs again, see how much I can get for Robo-Tackle. Jeez, it's not like it's really going to matter who I pick to get techs with either way. There's a revive up here. I'll take it. And this guy you can just leave well enough alone. However, after we grab this ether, we can talk to him. And if you do that just once and then you move away, this guy shows up, throws a rock at him, and, well, it turns out he's an Ogun. Also, new enemy here, the Freelancer. First off, here's what happens if you use fire on an Ogun. He loses his hammer. Also, the Goblin and the Ogun have the same amount of hit points. Nice. Except the Ogun has higher defense, obviously. Also, the Freelancers can hit you with shurikens as well as with their sword. And they can be pretty nasty unless you take them out quickly. Here's some more of these guys. There's an Ogun and a Goblin. We can take the Goblin out first. And then we can set the hammer on fire so we can get rid of this guy a little more easily. At this point, the enemies here are as weak as paper. I'm kind of surprised, obviously. Anyway, here's 500G. And this guy right here. If you stand right here, you can get him to rush at you early. I'm going to fight him anyway. It's just the one guy. And he was able to hit Luca instead of me. What happens if we were to use Fire Sword on this guy? Well, we'd still be able to do a little more damage. Nothing wrong with that. Although at this rate, it's probably easier just to use fire anyway. And if you didn't wake up that sleeping Goblin, this is where you'd meet the Freelancer for the first time proper. 39 experience, 2 tech, 125 gold. Not bad. Now, we can go over here and face 2 Freelancers. Let me use Fire Whirl on these guys. Might as well go ahead and get rid of them a little more easily. And there we go. I will definitely take whatever the game gives me at this point. And we saw a Freelancer moving around on the upper left. And that guy just woke up another Goblin on the way up here. Hey, a Gold Helm. Did we get anything else? I am not looking very hard at the things that I'm getting. And I really need to pay attention to that. But we're still getting a lot of healing items. And we're getting a Gold Helm. I know who would need that, and that would be Robo. So let's go ahead and put that on him. Now we have the armor that we need. And we're just going to, after he hits Chrono, we're just going to set this guy on fire. And then just have everyone else attack. It's the least we can do here. There we go. And because this guy got over here, as soon as we approach him, he'll throw a rock at this Ogun, and we're going to have to take care of him. First of all, I want to take care of the freelancer. That'll get him out of our hair, first and foremost. Then we can deal with the Ogun. And yeah, sometimes the characters will attack like that from a distance. I guess it's because they can't really get the characters to move to where they need to go all the time, so they just do that as like some sort of fail-safe, I suppose. And there's a mid-tonic. I'll gladly take that. I'll take anything that the chest gives me at this point. And we want to be careful here because somebody's throwing rocks at us. And I think those things do damage you. But as long as you run, they won't do more than just stun you. Now, you have to stand in a specific spot, I think, to get enemies to pop up in this particular area. Maybe it's just me. There we go. Yeah, you have to stand in that weird spot just before the ladder that you wouldn't really think would be a trigger point for the enemies, but there you go, I guess. I just knew there was a battle here. And this one can be easy to miss if you're looking for experience on your way up the mountains. Anyway, let's go up here and get the chest. There's 600G, and if you stand right there where that little dark patch in the ground there, you'll get 2 more freelancers. And holy cow, what are you doing? I need to heal you badly. There we go. I did not know your HP was that low. Audio messed up a little bit there, but we're okay. Kind of had that happen when I was in the castle 2 videos ago, but oh well. Anyway, if you stand in this particular spot, you'll trigger a bunch of one-time only fights, which is nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and set you on fire so that way we can beat you up. And we're not leveling up as much as we want to. Okay, that's an Ogun. Critical attack for the win. Critical hit there. And that should be this battle done. Also, I really need to open my drink, because I have yet to do so, and I wanted to do that before the beginning there. And there's an Ogun and a Goblin. And you're just going to hit him first. Well, thanks for the counterattack. I gladly appreciate that. Makes it easier for me to take down the Ogun. And we have one more battle. 2 freelancers and an Ogun. Nice. And I'll have you attack the Freelancer for good measure. Nice. Alright. We should be getting a good amount of... Cool! We just need 4 more for Robo-Tackle. About to say, how much longer? It is possible to, like, just go through there and not trigger the battles at all. So you really have to stand in a specific spot for some of these, and... Well, there's some more... Freelancers, and there's also a Bellbird that we haven't seen in a long time. I'll go ahead and use Napalm. I'll go ahead and show that off. And yeah, they can hit you with the sword for a good amount of damage. Those hits do add up. And that did a lot of damage. And we finally have Chrono's level up, and we have Robo-Tackle. So, now that that's taken care of, I can go ahead and switch... Marl with Lucan. What the heck was that? Mid-tonic. Seriously, I had like a weird thing going on with the graphics going there where it looked like part of the sprites were just disappearing. I could have dropped from the left side. But yeah, you can walk off this waterfall off the left side and you can get that chest. And if you go over here, you can find some other stuff. There's a silver earring. The silver earring! I like this thing. I also like the other thing that I want to get. The silver earring increases your max HP by 25%. I usually don't need it, but you could use it if you wanted to. And if you go over there, you end up over here. And since we did all the battles, we don't have to worry about them ever again. We will have to fight the Freelancers and the Bellbird again, though. Which shouldn't be too much of a problem, I don't think. How hard can... Not hard enough. And apparently... Or actually, no, it isn't. That's not a counterattack. I was about to say that the Freelancer hitting Marl with the sword was a counterattack, but no. We want to drop down here from here. And that's how we get the Silver Stud. Silver Stud is also a useful item because it cuts NP usage by half. And anyone can use the silver earring and the silver stud. To drop back down, just move to the right, and you'll end up back down here. From here, you can make your way back to this place. I know that I'm fighting these enemies again for like a third time. Why did I have you hit that? And yeah, apparently it is a counterattack after all. I'm beginning to wonder if anything's a counterattack. Well, that'll put an end to the chaos. Alright. Now we can finally start doing stuff again. Also, I'm a little bit closer to haste than I expected. If you leave this guy alone, he won't hurt you. There's a mid-ether. However, if you do talk to him, shut up! Get lost! Yeah, he and his little buddies will both come after you. Ooh, critical hit with the right amount of HP. I will take that. Now, if you stand in the proper... There it is. I'm about to say, if you stand in the proper spot, you'll get you'll get a battle of two bellbirds. And I will take any tech points, heals, and gold that these battles give me. I'm getting a lot of heals. How many do I have? 35 now. Wow. Also, you can talk to this guy. Mountains are nice. You can also talk to him multiple times. This is life. Mountains are nice. Man, you're nosy. Here, take this. And you get a magic tap from him. And if you keep talking to him, he'll just keep talking about how the mountains are nice. They changed the dialogue for this little dude in the DS and subsequent versions, and I'm sad. I liked it the way it was. Come on. And who do I want to give the magic tab to? Wow. Luca and Marl are almost the same stat-wise. That's impressive. I guess I'll give it to Chrono. I can't imagine Robo being that much of a magic guy. And, well, I'd always wanted to make lightning a little more powerful. Anyway, there is now a shelter right here. And do I really want to keep going? I don't think we have much further to go now. So we can go right here and get a mid-ether. And if we stand in a specific spot, can we get a battle here? I don't think we can. I was under the impression that you could. Also, there's a sparkle right there, and if you pick it up, it's a speed tab. Who needs speed? Actually, you know what? I'll give it to Luca. She needs the speed. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and save again, just so I don't have to do that anymore. And now, we're gonna head to the right here, and yep, here's this guy again. There's a shelter. And if you try to climb this ladder, you'll have to deal with 3 goblins and a freelancer. Can I do this? Yes. And I get both of those. Neat. Well, that made everything a little easier. Nice bit of experience and tech points there. Good amount of gold, too. 365. And if you try to climb that again, you'll have to deal with the freelancer if you decide to mess with him. Now, let's see here. I can't do it. I really wanted to do that. I really, really wanted to hit both of these guys at once. Now that's not going to happen. Ugh. Well, at least it can take care of both of the freelancers. I was hoping the ogres would move around a little more. But once they see a person, they're dead set. Also, that quake attack slowly drains the party's HP. Which makes it less than ideal to deal with. And if you do enough damage with fire before they lose their hammer, they don't lose their hammer. Also, Marl's level is up. And you don't see anything down here. Yeah, there's nothing down there. There's no reason to go down the waterfall unless you want to get even more tag points or something. But at least we only need 85 more to go. Let's see here. Oh dear. If only I could use Aura Whirl. Outside of battle. If only I could do that. I could have just used Aura, and then that would have been the end of that. Okay then. Well, we're at this cave. Nothing else to do but talk to this kid. I'm the wind! Whoosh! And look at this sword. Stop! Are you here to Masamune? Well, yes. Satsu! Wait a second, okay? Oh, big brother! Where are you, Masa? What is it, Mune? Not again. So, you want to get a name for yourself by grabbing the Masamune? What a buffoon. Humans are so silly. It's how you use the sword that's important, not who owns it. You can't even understand something as simple as that. That's why you're human. What should we do? The usual. Test them. You can entertain us for a while. All right, here we go. Whoosh! Oh dear. So there's Masa on the left, Masamune on the right. And you need to beat up one of them. Doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to hit these guys with everything I have. Why did I hit the other guy? Anyway, Masamune can hit with X attack. And both of them can also attack one target with a physical attack. And they can also do that, apparently. Which can cast Chaos on someone. That can inflict the Chaos status ailment on somebody. Apart, Masa and Mune are powerless. 400 experience points, 4 tech points, 400 G. Yeah, just concentrate on one of them with strong magical attacks like Entipode or Fire Sword or Ice Sword. Just on one of them. And you'll be able to get through that battle really quickly. Hey, they're pretty tough. No calm after hey. Only Cyrus made it this far. What should we do? This time is for real.
All right, this is it. Yeah, we mean business. With Masa's bravery and Mune's knowledge. To become one.
And that thing is huge. So, once again, we need to hit Masamune, or Masa and Mune, with everything that we have. I want to see if we can get some counterattacks in. That will be neat. Make sure we're all healed up and everything, too. Masamune can chop you for a physical attack, and they can send you up in the air like that for a lot of damage. And when you see the message storing tornado energy, you want to use Chrono against Masamune and hit them with Slash. Tornado energy has been neutralized. If you don't neutralize that attack, he will do a attack that will attack your whole party and do a ton of damage. And you don't want that. Nice. Can I get a counterattack out of this? Yes, I can. Thankfully, Luca won't take that much damage. Not any more damage than what Marl's already taken. And I may have to use... Yeah, you know what? I think it's better if we use Aura Whirl at this point. Because Chrono and Marl are taking a beating here. And he's storing the tornado energy again, so I can use this to hit him with Slash again for a little bit of damage. And let's go ahead and hit Antipode again. Still not enough, eh? And oh dear. I'm going to use a mid-tonic on Marl just in case. Yeah. Okay, we got her to full HP again. Cool. And you're doing the thing again. Love that I can do like 400 points of damage every time I use Antipode. Made this battle pretty quick. $500 experience points, 10 tech points, 1500 G. Luca's level is up. We're a lot closer to getting haste for Marl than we were previously. And there we go.
They beat us, big brother. That was fun. Will they fix us? Will they find us an owner? Yeah, it'll be alright.
And from here, the two kids, Masa and Mune, who are really, I guess you could say mystics, or creatures, or monsters, or whatever, move into the sword, and from here, we can take the sword and it's just the blade. So why was there a hilt earlier? So this is the Masamune. But it looks like it's been broken for ages. Well, we have the broken Masamune blade nevertheless. And from here, we get a way out.
Allow me. We'll ride the wind to the base of the mountain. Good luck to you.
And if you ever come back here for any reason, you can use that Pillar of Light to take an instant exit out of the Denadoro Mountains. Not like we have any reason to go. Well, actually, there will be a reason, but it'll be well into the end stages of the game. Anyway, we now have... Does it show it anywhere? Ah, the bent sword. Even the... It clearly states that it can be used by Frog, but it can't be equipped as a weapon or anything. And now, we have some things that we need to do. First off, that boy who we saw earlier, it's Tada. You probably figured it out just by talking to all the townspeople in both Dorino and Poor, especially Poor. But in case it isn't obvious, it's Tada. I'm sorry, everyone. Some frog guy dropped this in a cafe. So Frog is the hero. I thought I'd sell it, but then everyone started calling me a hero. I couldn't bear to get rid of it. I just can't fake it any longer. I'm no hero. I'm so ashamed. Here, please take this. Scoundrel, I knew this was all a sham. Listen to you! Who was going around telling everyone that you raised a hero, huh? Yeah, about that. How could I have fallen for that? For my dear departed wife's sake, I vow to keep my feet on the ground. Well, that explains why Tada doesn't have a mom. Oh, my grandson. He secretly told me, my next goal is to command a super legendary spaceship, XRRX. I feel like that's a reference to something. And you guys don't say anything else. That's alright. Anyway, there's Toma. I thought I didn't buy you a soda, or that I did. Well, we bought him a soda all the same. And we are almost at 30,000 gold. Let's go ahead and sell the stuff we don't need, which is going to be the hammer arm, the iron helm, and that's it. And from here, we need to go back to the Cursed Woods. I should also show off the Hero Medal. This ups the critical hit rate of the Masamune. And I believe only Frog will be able to equip it. Hey. Ah, I should have went further up. So if you couldn't already tell, New was there. And I forgot he can do that. I knew he was able to do something special, but I couldn't remember what it was for the life of me. And that is it. In case you hit the Nower and it's not a death blow, he'll just absorb health from a T-pole. Did he flee? He fled. Ugh. Let me see if I can do that again. I really want to do that again. That would be cool. Stop it, you dog! I know you can fight him. I've done it before. And now I can't get myself to do it. What if I need to hit one of the frogs? Near new. It's been so long since I did this. But I know for a fact you can get new to be part of the battle. What if I were to try it from this end? I'll go enter Frog's house. Leave. There we go. Yeah, you had to hit this particular frog. Now I can finally stop trying to do this. Okay. The enemies below shouldn't be able to hit Chrono. They better not. That did 0 damage to him. And that should be that. Okay, that'll get rid of him. And then once... Actually, I might just... Really? I forgot that would counterattack, and I thought that would do more damage than that. Well, let's go ahead and use a revive. And then... we can heal Chrono for good measure. I thought that would do more damage than it actually did. Believe it or not, and I'm surprised that it didn't. Anyway, 326 experience points, 34 tech points. Glad we did that. How are we looking with haste? Getting close. Getting very close. Now, to go ahead and talk to Frog. Thee hath returned the hero medal. Aye, then thou hast seen the lad. Yet there's nary a thing I can't do against Magus. The legendary Masamune is required to fight Magus, and I've no right to wield it. Please leave now. And he leaves it alone. He leaves the basket alone, and we can open it. And there's the real hilt. A broken sword. It's part of the Masamune. It's engraved with archaic letters. I think I can read it. Melchior. Melchior? That guy in the Medina village? What does this mean, Chrono? I can't tell you because I'm a silent protagonist. Nary a soul remains to mend the Masamune. So we had this with them all the time. Interesting. Also, New does not come back. We just fight him the one time, and then he doesn't return unless we leave the Cursed Forest again. But he is there, amazingly. Anyway. All we can do now is head back to the end of time for answers. Because I don't think anybody in this time period is going to be able to know what to do. And of course we have to see Melchior. So, there's that. I'll go ahead and get the tech points anyway. It's better off if I did. Every little bit is going to help. I mean, we got 3 already. And there should be another battle here, which we will trigger. And there's another one right there. 99 HP. No wonder it gave me a hard time. Well, a little bit of a hard time on the way back from when we left the Middle Ages the first time. And another 3 tech points. Alright. It's back to the end of time. I mean, we have to come back here to go to 1000 AD, Medina Village, to talk to Melchior anyway. Or Melcher. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. And it's not like the old man is going to tell us anything. Do you change forms yet? No, you do not. I'm still going to have to be level 20. And I'm wondering, can I touch this? That gate leads to 1999 AD. It leads to the Day of Lavos. Go there only if you're looking to achieve a shorter lifespan. Lavos will help you leave this mortal coil. And you can go there, but I don't recommend it. Anyway, we've been playing for a good while here. We made our way up the Denadoro Mountains. We have the blade and the hilt of the Masamune. And now we need to fix the sword. And the only person who can help us do it is Melcher in Medina Village. And we're going to have to head over to Medina Village and have a chat with Melcher in the next video. So join me next time where we head back to the present, talk to Melchior, and see what we need to do. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!